Insight broadcast. I'm your host, Reverend Dr. Coles, always bringing different information to the community. So get your pen and paper ready. I'm about to hit you again with some good information today here. We have a special guest on our broadcast today. I'm so honored to know her for quite a while. The work that she does is amazing, out of sight, and we're so glad to have her here in the studio to talk about it. Miss Jones. If you don't mind me calling you Miss Jones, please, I won't get in trouble. Amen. And Miss Jones, you are with the West Greenville Health Counselor, and I know y'all guys been doing a lot of work with that. And sometimes I came to the meetings, and I just love the work you do. Could you please explain what is that program first, so they could be understanding?
Okay, no problem at all. The West Greenville Health Council, we always like to say, we're a small grassroots organization made up of concerned citizens. And our primary focus has been primarily with the individuals who live in West Greenville. Because in West Greenville is where the majority of the African Americans live for years. And our focus is on the health disparities and other things that are related to just living overall. So we try to model our programs, our activities around making lives better for individuals. But one of the things that we've always done too has been like a unity in the community, which was also like a Juneteenth. So I guess I just throw that in as well too. Okay.
That's amazing because sometimes we I'm gonna go back and some of these folks like Dr. Leslie Bass with the integration within the Generation Center, and y'all guys been like right there in that area that is such a need in that community of health information that to help them to get that kind of information they have. And I know that y'all guys was rocking and rolling when COVID-19 came.
Yeah.
Explain to us a little bit how that seemed to be.
Yeah, because health disparities, and who was primarily hit with COVID? It was our people, African Americans. And we felt it was very important to let the community, especially our community, know how they can keep themselves safe. And so we made it a point, I would say this, we got a grant to help spread the word and to educate the people in primarily West Greenville. We would go to different sites such as Piggly Wiggly, a couple of eating places, barbershop, to give out information where the majority of the people will be, to educate them about COVID, to give them masks, hand sanitizers, and to answer any questions that we may have. That went over very well, and we also partnered with several other community organizations to help spread the word as well in the community.
Y'all guys been there for quite a while. Y'all making some impact over there in the West Greenville. You're like the last of the Mohegans that's still there doing something in the West Greenville area. It's like, and I just thank God for the whole group, the team, and how y'all continue. You've been on there for a long time, so thank you for not going anywhere. It's hard to find people that, and when they leave us, like somebody else come in, they just didn't have that energy and to make it happen. It's so important. So I want to honestly just take a moment to thank you to you and with the work that y'all guys and what you've been doing over there at the West Greenville Health Counselor. But I also wanted to mention that I know a lot of partners you guys have partners with down there, and I believe I might be saying that I think the Joy Soup Kitchen got involved one time. I'm not sure now.
Yeah, we got sure did.
Yeah, and that been a big plug in our community. I mean, in just having a soup kitchen there, and when the folks that comes there, one thing about Jesus fed them. They he fed them. But it was food. Instead of food will cover.
That's true.
And they came, and then y'all able to bring that kind of resource to them. So I thank God for you guys for doing that. I thank God for the Joy Soup Kitchen as those leaders have put that together. They went home, but see how God put a seat together, and it still goes on. And going to new heights, God moves it. And that God moves it. I thank God. But y'all guys are doing something which is so important now, and that's the real main reason that we're here today, is to speak about the Juneteenth.
Yeah.
The Juneteenth. And if you mind me just give a little history for those who don't know
that's important.
about Juneteenth. It came through I'm just going to go for my history. I'm going to Frederick Douglass.
All right, good.
Okay,
good,
let's go to history. Frederick Douglass had really connected with dealing with our president. Well, I wasn't here. The president.
I hope you weren't.
I wasn't here. And now I came back. Our president on the proclamation.
Yeah.
because of freeing the black people, and most people don't know what the night service is. The night service was really about praying this thing goes through. Over 400 years, this thing to go through. And today, I believe it was our president, and I was here for that one, President Obama, was the one to put it into a national history. And it was Frederick Douglass was keep on pushing Abraham Lincoln on what we can do to make this thing, and that was the proclamation that we have. And today to see the communities, hey, I'm so glad it's a holiday to take over. I mean, I don't work anymore, but hey, I still work. I mean, but I got a time up, but it's a national holiday now for people to understand that, and so I am so honored that it's worldwide.
That's right.
It's worldwide. So y'all guys, man, I know y'all been doing it previously, but y'all guys at a position today, and I'm going to pass all the baton to you now, to bring us into the picture of what is happening on Juneteenth for June 22nd.
Okay. First of all, I want to say this. Yeah, June 22nd is the day that we're celebrating here in the city of Greenville. But June 19th is the actual Juneteenth day, which is on a Wednesday. But we chose to do it that Saturday because a lot of people may not necessarily have that Wednesday off, but we want them to be able to come and help celebrate as well. But on the 19th, that Wednesday, we're going to have, it's going to be an exciting time. Individuals can explore the African American Cultural Trail, which some people may not even know about, but there are several historical African American historical sites here in Greenville, primarily in West Greenville, where the city trolley, individuals can sign up to take that trolley, which is nice if you haven't seen it, and ride around to those various sites and learn a little bit more about the actual history of Greenville, the African American part, ranging from Albemarle Avenue to the old Roxy Theater, which I'm a Greenville native, and so that means a lot to me, knowing that, because I was a little girl, and I remember where Sycamore Hill used to be, and all those communities, that community that was there. But now to go there and see what it used to look like, or where it used to be, and learn a little bit more about it, that's exciting, and it ties in with Juneteenth. Now, that's for that Wednesday, but you have to go online to sign up for the trail, and you can find out that's through the Greenville Visitors Bureau, or you can go to the city's Facebook page for Juneteenth. Now, on the actual Juneteenth day, that's Saturday, that's the big celebration. We're very proud of that, because this is the first time that the city of Greenville is getting involved. Now, in the past, I'm going to throw a little plug in now. West Greenville Health Council, we've been celebrating for several years right up there at the Epps Recreation Center on West 5th Street. Well, the center has expanded, the parking lot has taken over, so we went to the city and said, come on, let's join forces, let's have a big Juneteenth celebration like other Eastern North Carolina cities do. Hey, we're the gateway to Eastern North Carolina, so why can't Greenville do something and represent? And so not only is the city of Greenville, but there's several other groups that are involved, but I'm going to name just some of the big ones, like the Greenville City Convention and Visitors Bureau, AmeriHealth, and also Blue Cross Blue Shield. Those are just a few, but we also have several other groups that are sitting around the table, and we're planning this first major big one. We're having, I'll say this, we're going to throw this, we're going to have even fireworks. Fireworks usually just the 4th of July,
Come on now.
But in addition to that, it's going to be a lot of educational things going on where you can learn more about the history and what Juneteenth is about. We're going to have entertainment from singers to dancers to a not a drum roll, but it's a drum group, and just a variety of things. Now, this is a learning opportunity, too. I want to throw that in. There will be several nonprofit organizations who are there who will be able to give people information about their organization, what they do, that can help you with your everyday living, or with helping you with a variety of things. But there'll be food trucks, music, bouncy houses for kids, face painting. So, and the bridge, where the bridge is downtown at Town Commons, some people may not know this, but that bridge used to be the bridge that was right there by where the credit union is, I'll say, and they moved that. Wow. Yeah, see, I didn't think you knew that because you hadn't been there that long.
I did know that John F. Kennedy crossed that bridge.
That's right, he sure did, But the bridge is going to be lit up, too. And so that's exciting. So some people probably have never seen the bridge lit up, just like some people haven't even seen the trolley. I've ridden the trolley. But it's a chance to really explore Greenville and get involved. But I want to say this, too. we will even have rides where you can take a boat rides on the Tar River.
Wow.
And some people probably never even rode. Me, myself, I haven't ridden on the Tar River before, so I'm looking forward to that as well. So.
Wow, it's a whole lot you guys are doing there.
Yeah.
Like, so you think about the trolley ride, it is a lot of history, and I'm just going to be reminiscing on a little thing. Late council, she's a council meter, Councilor Mildred. She had started the Black History thing one time, and her and Commissioner Mary Perkins, and in the group of people you guys have, like Jan Perry and people you have this is your home. This your seeing thing. I had to hear a lot about history, but to come down to ride around there, what happened at Tom Common and how Sycamore was burned out. Let's call it what it is. Yes,
I remember that.
And the homes was moved and things was done to know the history. And this is the opportunity for the youth, the children, the parents that come out. And to understand history. And it always bothered me that sometimes when it comes to Black History Month, we don't have a lot of programs that's speaking about Black history. I mean, it should be all year round, and I could talk about that at a different topic.
That's another topic altogether.
But we need to know the history, and this is a time for them to come down to get history, get resource that can help them. And I'm so glad that the city of Greenville and any other organizations is a part of this to make this happen. And the key thing, it's free. I mean, come on now.
It's free. Absolutely. Free, educational, fun, enlightening. It's all just a good time altogether. And I want to give hats off to the city of Greenville for wanting to do this, because it's important because of the rich history. Juneteenth, yes, it focuses on African Americans, but it's for everybody. African Americans have played a major role in our lives, and especially here in Greenville as well too, and especially having it down at the town commons, that makes it even more touching to many people, because that's where so many of our ancestors, our businesses were. And people have heard of, whether the Black dentist, Dr. Graves, Dr. Best, all of them, they were right there. So.
I am so glad that you guys is making this so bigger and bigger each year, and making the connection, and just hearing that they can. The bridge is going to be letting up to know that they could get on the trolley to go around. Make sure they can go to the Facebook page to get that. What would be called Juneteenth? What would it be called on Facebook? Just Juneteenth. What is the name they need to Google or the city of Greenville?
Yeah, go to the city of Greenville.
And their website too.
Yes, exactly.
So on their website, all that information should be on their website, and where they can register to be on that as well as the boat. But it's so good to see families come out and to hear the rich of the history that took place right here in your own backyard. I heard a lot of stories about the Roxy Theater. I mean, we used to do food over there by Alpha. People was telling me the Ice House. I have to tell people, what about the Ice House? I gotta tell them that's the name. That's the name that everybody know about. You know what I'm saying?
Can I throw this in? Yes. When you said the Ice House, this has nothing to do with Juneteenth, but it has to do with the history. Mr. Jenkins used to run the Ice House, and I remember Kool-Aid. He would sell Kool-Aid in a bottle. People don't know about Kool-Aid in a bottle. A lot of people just know about Kool-Aid in the packs, but Kool-Aid came in a bottle. I think it was called Jolly Aid or something that you would buy from the Ice House.
Really?
That was the only Kool-Aid I ever knew. That's what we grew up on. Yes.
Wow.
Little history about the Ice House. Okay.
And we can't lose our history.
Yeah.
We can't allow not to talk about it and get folks to be more involved in the history and to know what took place here. And there's so much rich history. I know they're building so much stuff before, but we got to continue talking about the history. And I'm so glad that first thing Juneteenth is a national holiday. Yes, some people don't celebrate it. Some people don't celebrate Martin Luther King in certain states. But hey, we celebrate it, and we're going to bring it together. And it's so good to bring everybody together in a collaboration and those who help. And I'm going to just throw this out there. If anybody would like to donate some funds to this here, because let me tell you something, it takes money to move ministries. It takes money to move business and giving out. It takes that. Now, money is not everything, but it sure go up there with oxygen. So we got to continue helping people on the help. If they want to make a donation, I'm quite sure you could go to the city website. Maybe you could connect with the West Greenville Health Council to find how they can make contributors. It takes that. And sometimes people say, "Oh, it's free." I just got gas for my daughter's car, and I have to give them a credit card because I can't tell them that Jesus paid the price. You know what I'm saying? I can give them some credit card money.
True, that's true.
So my
That's
thing is
true.
that and people
That's
don't
true.
understand that it takes that to make this happen. Your
does.
volunteering, your hours, and your talents you're giving, that service itself you're giving that. But we still need to buy ice and cups and whatever we need to do that. So I'm pleading, if anyone that's hearing this broadcast, please, if you can contribute, whatever you can contribute to something that makes a difference, to helping our community. Every dollar counts. It's like having potluck. Everybody bring something to the party. You know what I'm saying? And we all
Like
got
you
something
said.
to eat.
True.
So please do that. But so I know that we have an event on the 22nd. You have a lot of vendors coming out, a lot of information. You also mentioned there's going to be some dancing.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Some fun. It's gonna be some fun. Well, we have entertainment. So where there's music, and black people, part of our culture is what dancing.
Dancing.
Even if it's just shouting to gospel music, it's still a form of dance. But anyway, yes, it's gonna be a combination of things.
So
games.
Now, what time do it start? And then
Good point. It starts at 4, and things will end at 9.
so 4 p.m.
Yes, 4
So that
p.m.
means, listen, if you got to do your laundry, you got to get the car done, because even the service place closed before 4 o'clock,
True.
on a Saturday.
True.
You got time to come out.
And then by being later, you won't be in the heat all day
Day.
long, but you will be in the heat.
And then you can see the light.
Exactly.
And then the
Fireworks.
fireworks. Oh, this is going to be an awesome time.
is.
This
It
is an
is.
awesome time. Is there anything you want them to know more? Anything you want to share with the community?
Yeah, one of the things, because you started talking about contributions, and I want people to know if you do make a contribution, please, it would help out a whole lot, because this is our city first time having a big Juneteenth celebration, and it does cost a lot of money. You can make a contribution to the West Greenville Health Council, and any money that we collect for Juneteenth, it will definitely go towards Juneteenth. And if not this year, it will be next year, because we wanted this to continue on and make it larger than what it is now. We've learned a lot of things, but one thing I will say this: when you're doing something good, it's going to happen.
Oh,
it's
yes.
going to be a success, because you have a lot of people on your side, and I'm going to say God is on our side.
Ooh,
He has
he's
been
there.
for years. Yeah, and it's been successful every year.
And for those, let me just ask, is there a website they could go to make the donation to? Because, if you're dealing with technology, people got cash
I know.
cash apps today. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Well, okay.
I should have go send my mother her money to Western Union.
I know.
I wish she had a cash app. It would have made it so much easier to get online.
And remember, there's still a few older people. I shouldn't say older people, but I'm in that group. I'm a senior citizen also. But we do use, I believe it's Cash App. I don't think it's Venmo. I think we have Cash App.
Okay.
And it's through the West Greenville Health Council. I don't know the exact. But if you go to our website, information should be there. If you just leave a message, we will make sure we get in contact with you.
Well, I'm excited that what's taking place on the 22nd. I'm excited at the work that you guys are doing. And I know you've been doing it for a while, and it's getting bigger.
On a small scale.
Building up, building those blocks. And now is that area, we got folks that's going to be a part of it, bringing resource to the community.
yeah.
It's the community needs these resources. I know you're probably going to have them speaking about those who probably didn't get connected with Medicaid, to sign up enrollment. These things.
Voter registration.
It's so much that they need, and we need voter registration and them to know. Because my daughter turned 18, she also registered already.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Good.
it's just so much information at one location. That's why I love going to Walmart, because, I could get the mobile oil, my wife could get the cooking oil. We're in the same store, but we weren't one vehicle gas.
That's good.
And you have a one-stop shop there with a lot of resources, good time, dancing, there's food's going to be there. And the key of them to be able to travel around to know the history. This is family. This is what it's all about. This is heaven right there on Time Common. We all coming together, all nationality of people.
Exactly. One thing I want to add in about Town Commons. I've been back home now for it has been 9 years. And it seems that a lot of people do not always go down to Town Commons when activities are there. We have to remember, this is our city, guys. And I'm putting a plea out to individuals who haven't been to Town Commons. Please tourists come down for the Juneteenth celebration. The city has put a lot of money, time, and effort into making it beautiful. This is our city. We need to embrace what we do have here and the activities that take place. Greenville has grown a whole lot.
Oh, yes.
And it's going to continue to grow. And we're right here, the largest city in eastern North Carolina. So come and let's celebrate, see what our city has to offer for us.
Wow. Well, as you done heard it, on the 22nd, which is June 22nd, so you won't get the date wrong. June 20 of 2024, you won't get the year wrong. That we are having at 4 p.m. So that means you got time to wash the car, walk the dog, do laundry, whatever you got to do. And also, you have time to come when the sun is beaming already down of a cool breeze. Be able to see the night light at 9 o'clock, where they're out there, going to be resources for the whole community. Learn the history. Understand, for those who wants to get on a charter, drive around the community or the boat, go to the City of Greenville website and get that information, how you need to register. We can't take everybody, we'll never be able to in the event, but there's going to be certain time where that's going out, sign up on that. For those who would like to contribute, please hear my heart, and I'm just want to touch your heart. If you're able to contribute anything to a cause that's helping the community, and for those who know me, I'm a community leader, believing the work that we do is for our community. Anytime I ask anything for this community, it was for the community. Ain't nobody getting no salary. It ain't paying for nobody's mansion. It's about what are we doing to help in our community. So if you're able, please go to the West Greenville Health Council and make a check payable in the line down below. Make it for Juneteenth. Let's say if you pitch a check later, hey, we use it for next year. Money don't inspire inside the bank. So
one thing I forgot to add. The West Greenville Health Council, we are a nonprofit organization, so it's a tax deductible contribution. So that makes it even more so. And the money, like I said, all the money will be used for Juneteenth.
Again, so it will be used. They are 501(c), so there you get a little tax write-up. Or it depends what you contribute now. You know how the bracket is. But at least you know you're doing it to a good cause.
Yes.
Again, Ms. Jones, I thank you so much for being on the broadcast. We are looking for them to join us on June 22nd at 4 p.m. You better get there early. You know how the parking space could be. Get there early. Enjoy a good time. Juneteenth. Thank you, Frederick Douglass. I know you don't hear me right here, but I hope you hear me up there. Thank you, Abraham Lincoln, who made it happen. Thank you, Obama, to push it on through. Teamwork make the dream work.
Oh, that's true.
To God be the glory. We'll see you at the next broadcast.